It might help if I remembered to add myself to my own live stream. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Wyatt's Metal podcast. Good to see everybody in here. I hope all of my shit is working well. There's any issues, if you can't hear me, there's any sound problems, let me know. It should be fine though. How is everybody? I hope you're all doing very heavy and holly and jolly and all of that wintry stuff. um, I know it's been a minute since I've done live stream, which tends to happen, but um, it was Thanksgiving. I went up to visit my family, so that was cool. And then have been working on trying to set up more stuff for the channel. Um, Let me say hey to everybody in here. What's up? Adrian, how's it going? Lost and Slaughtered, welcome back for another Wyatt Wednesdays, as some people like to say it. 404, I don't know how to say the rest of that. Says, good afternoon, everyone. Anyone else see the new statement articles that came out from the Gale family after the first statement? Yes, that is something we're going to be talking about for a good chunk of this podcast, probably. Interesting situation with Powertrip for those who have heard about it. Most people probably have, but we'll get to that in a minute here. Just want to say what's up to everyone. Cool. I hope everyone's doing all right this season. Hopefully your family hasn't driven you too nuts yet. Hopefully you're stacking up on whiskey and mead and all of that shit to get through the holly jolliness of it all. Ricardo says, gonna see Skid Row tonight in Anaheim. I didn't even know they were playing. But I know my good friend William Buckley will definitely be there because he's probably the biggest Skid Row fan in the world. That's cool. That'll probably be a good show. Plant Killer says, looking forward to the drama. Yeah, there will be some. It's what would metal be without drama, Couple things for the channel. Well, for updates for me, first before we get to the fun stuff. So my band's show at the Rainbow on December 8th that I've been promoting in a bunch of my videos is canceled for some reason. I'm not sure why. It wasn't on any of the bands or the person who set up the show, but I was just told that for some reason they just decided to not allow that date and asked to move it to a much later date, which didn't work out for anybody. I don't know. Kind of annoying, but I guess these things happen. Good news about, not about that specifically, but good news to balance that out, though, is that our demo is currently being recorded. We have the bass and drums done. I am going to record the vocals right after I do this podcast. So I'm very excited for that. And then we just need to finish up the guitar a little bit and then just mix it all together so it just doesn't sound like complete shit. We can pretend that we sound decent, and then it'll be out there. I'm very excited for our little demo coming out. I get to introduce the world to Dark Insanity. Fuck yeah. What else is there? I think that's mainly it for the band. For the channel, I was trying to just really organize my whole like bios and link descriptions and everything for the channel. I'm trying to look all fancy and shit. Now that we have 19,000 subscribers, that's insane. This channel was started in March and I just passed, I don't know why I say we, but just passed 19,000 subs. That's fucking crazy. Huge, unbelievable. Thank you. Shout out. Like, gratefulness to everyone who enjoys the channel, enjoys my videos, enjoys me shit talking, making a bunch of jokes. big shout out to all the people who don't like my jokes and sarcasm too, because they still help the algorithm go up and it finds more viewers. So hey, that works too, I guess. No, it's been insane. I did not imagine that at all when I started the channel. I honestly started as like a side thing. I just wanted to make a video on how to go to European festivals. Is really the first one, because it's a question I've always been asked, and I was doing YouTube for film reviews and stuff. So it kind of just felt natural to me to be like, oh, I'll just take the same tactics of that and make it about metal, going to festivals and questions people have asked me. And holy shit, blew up. It was awesome. So thank you, everybody. Seriously, it means everything to me. With that, with the channel, I'm trying to do more stuff to pick it up, make it more engaging. Still trying to pick up the video output, but what was it? I just like right before I turned on this podcast, actually, I set up a Twitch account because I don't play video games that often, as I would like to be honest. And I think that could be a cool thing to do for me to game like once a week for 2 hours or so and just make it metal, talk all the shit I do. Um, yeah, I just thought that'd be a cool thing to add there for the channel. So I already set up the Twitch account. It's wyattsmetal. There's nothing on it yet, but it's there if you want to sign up and get ahead. I don't really expect that one to do like too big, I guess, or popular or anything, but I just think it'll be fun. Ooh, that's a fucking great idea. 404 says brutal legend playthrough. That's a great idea. Thank you for mentioning that. That would work too, because I am the most casual gamer out there. I play maybe 2 games a year. I don't play online. um, I care way more about a single player game. I don't give a fuck about playing with other people, to be honest. That said, like, I am not someone who tries to like 100% completion, expert level, see how many headshots I get. I just fuck around and have fun. So I think that could be pretty entertaining. And for Twitch, I guess it's easier to do like reactions to like songs, videos, stuff like that. Because that's definitely what Tank the Tech and Nick and a bunch of other people do. So I'm going to look into that and see what I can do to help make more good content. Good content being the keyword, hopefully. Yeah, so you feel free to join me over there if you want to do that and encourage my gaming stuff. For the channel also, since it's growing rapidly and I like money, I'm trying to get sponsors. I'm sending out emails, signing up for stuff to do that. So hopefully soon I'll start getting some sponsorship ads, and I started signing up for affiliate links. So you're going to start seeing those in the descriptions of my videos. That said, I absolutely will not take a sponsorship or post an affiliate link from something that's clearly a scam or is complete bullshit. Every affiliate link I have on there right now is exactly what I use to make my videos. Any sponsorship that I do end up taking at any point will be something that I can actually vouch for. I will not take fucking BetterHelp or established titles or any of that shit. So, just wanted to put that out there that it hasn't happened. The affiliate links are there, and I do recommend those things. But if sponsorships do start popping up in my videos, they're all things I actually vouch for. I will not scam people. I will not take money to push some shitty thing at all. That's something that obviously, if I talk about that so much in my videos, calling out festivals and people and shit for that, I'm not about to turn around and do the exact same thing. Just wanted to. Hawk says this podcast is sponsored by Ray. No, they're not. Has anyone actually ever played that game? Is it like anything decent? See, that one I don't know. I can't speak for. If you do a live stream on Twitch of playing Raid, that'd be hilarious. Just see me spending money on microtransactions and aggressions. They usually come right after the transaction. Play Doom Eternal, most metal game ever. 1000% fuck yeah. That will be added to the list too. Putrid Eternity, which is my guitarist Daniel in Dark Insanity, or should I say ex-guitarist. Are you recording today? Hell yeah, I am at 2 o'clock. So if you want to come by the studio, I'll be there. We'll have Dark Insanity hangout, and you can encourage me to not suck. Oh, by the way, Daniel Putrid Eternity is also the guitarist in Disciples of Death, another great death metal band from the area. Check them out. I think that's really like most updates I had for the channel, I think. Yeah, pretty much. Besides that, why don't we get to the fun drama of the metal world? Wyatt Scam Saturdays. I'll just do live streams of just reading off like really obviously scam companies and everything. This podcast is brought to you by FTX. Now, let's get to the drama of the day. You know, all that fun stuff. While I pull up some articles to back it up here. For those that don't know, Powertrip, the very missed, beloved thrash crossover hardcore band, that's been away ever since vocalist Riley Gale sadly passed away. The other day, they did a sort of surprise reunion. Well, I guess it's exactly that. At a show by one of the members' new bands. Here, let me just pull it up. Metal Injection. So, Riley Gale's family speaks out on surprise Powertrip reunion show. I know that Riley's dad just posted a new thing, and I'm going to read that right afterward too. But so, Powertrip played a surprise reunion show on December 1st at the Mohawk in Austin, Texas. The show featured Powertrip's classic lineup alongside vocalist Seth Gilmore, who plays with Powertrip guitarist Blake in the new band Fugitive. The reunion show was Powertrip's first show since the death of vocalist Riley Gale. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I saw a video of it there. Everybody was losing their minds and screaming Riley's name during the show. Pretty much everybody loved Powertrip. Everyone. They were blowing up so big and were good, you know, to back it up too. They were like the underground band that everyone was finding out about and being like, fuck yeah, this band rules. Then on December 2nd, the Riley Gale Memorial Foundation, which is run by his family, I guess, his parents, and the Gale family issued a statement saying that the reunion show was a surprise and that they were never consulted or invited. The family further states that they would have preferred the show to be in Dallas, where Powertrip is from, among a litany of other complaints. So now we will read the whole thing. And this was very unfortunate to hear. I don't think anyone wanted this type of drama to pop up, because why would you? The Riley Gale Memorial Foundation and Gale family are aware of the event that took place at the event, like it was some like casualty, that took place at Mohawk in Austin, Texas on December 1st. It caught us entirely by surprise. Caught literally everyone by surprise. At no point in the planning or lead up to that moment was anyone in the Gale family consulted or even invited. We were not asked our thoughts or feelings about it taking place. If we were, we would have liked to discuss who would fill in on vocals, since Riley had laid out very specific requests for this exact scenario. We would have requested it take place in Dallas, where Riley and Powertrip were born, and where Riley was instrumental to building up the Dallas hardcore and metal community before even setting foot on stage as a performer. We would have liked it to be a surprise and a wonderful addition to the Riley Gale and Friends Day concert, the main fundraising event for the Riley Gale Memorial Foundation, a 501c3 that supports the causes Riley cared about, as well as aiding up-and-coming bands through the Riley Gale Band Touring Grant. That was a lot. Riley's family would have liked the opportunity to show our appreciation to you, Riley's fans, who continue to support him by listening and buying albums because we know how much his lyrics and music meant to his fans. As you are probably picking up already, people new to the situation, this post has caused quite a bit of drama, quite a bit of controversy. As Blake said on stage at Mohawk, they owe a lot to Riley, and the Gale family agrees wholeheartedly. Riley's family was not included, and that's unfortunate. But for those among you who love Riley and what he stood for, you can show your love by buying albums directly from Southern Lord Records and becoming a part of the Riley Gale Memorial Foundation at the link below. Keep an eye out for our announcement of Riley and Friends Volume 3 early next year. It will feature bands that Riley knew and loved, along with hundreds, hopefully thousands, of Riley's fans and family. So, and then a little just outro thing here, but Riley Gale's parents were very not happy that this little surprise show happened. Now, this set off a whole bunch of drama. I think pretty understandably so. Mainly being that I want to see if there's probably comments here already from people, but yeah, so let's see what people said about this, and then I'll go to what the new post was. But people were not happy. People were saying that the parents were really off base here, saying that it seemed like they just weren't happy that they couldn't cash in on it. Seemed kind of suspicious that it was a weird post to make, and there's a lot of caveats to it. I don't think it's quite as black and white as some people think or want to think it to be. But yeah, so this comment right here. In other words, we're disappointed that Powertrip wouldn't let us turn this reunion into a 15 seconds of fame scenario for us and let us make cash. People saying my thoughts as well. This has nothing to do with his family. The band members are free to do what they want. It's their band. I'm guessing the guitarist wrote those tunes because that's how it is. Also, why did Riley have a plan for someone? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to comment on. So, the most weirdest, strangest part of that whole post to me, that little speech, was blah, 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 blah. I think they just summed it up well here. A litany of other complaints. This is a weird kind of list of demands for guys to play their songs. But the part that really struck me was if we were invited to the show, we would have liked to discuss who would fill in on vocals since Riley had laid out very specific requests for this exact scenario. That is really odd. I really call bullshit on that. I'm sorry. I don't know his parents, obviously. I can't tell if they're good or bad people or what. But for those who don't know, Riley Gale was 34 and he died of an overdose, which obviously is very unexpected and tragic. So, why would he have laid out very specific request for this exact scenario, meaning that he specifically laid out in detail upon his death who should replace him in the band? Why would someone who's 34 who died suddenly, unexpectedly, have that? That's very weird to me. It's not like he had cancer and knew it was coming and time to plan for it. So that's odd. I mean, I don't know. I'm very, very suspicious of that. I want to give a lot of benefit of the doubt here, and the next post made by Riley's dad specifically, sort of clarifies some things a bit. I don't think that much, but for a lot of this, they're upset that that reunion even happened. They weren't consulted about it at all. I want to level a lot of this as people who don't understand how music and the hardcore scene works exactly, because obviously they're grieving, going through the most horrible thing that you could possibly imagine. And I understand there's probably just immediate emotional reaction to this, but that would have to come with the context of them not having any understanding how the show works. Because things like that do happen spur of the moment. Nobody knows if this was planned a few days before, the day before, like a while before. And it wasn't a full Powertrip show where it was like people didn't buy tickets for Powertrip. Wasn't promoted as a Powertrip show. These kind of things, people just get together and play their songs all the time. That's not weird. So I want to say on that angle, it was a misunderstanding. But let's go to what the Faja said about it. Uh, sorry, I couldn't. I couldn't pass up doing that. And Blabbermouth, so we're gonna get a fucking shit ton of ads right now. You're welcome, Blabbermouth. We are paying your bills right now. I noticed. It's like they fucking listen to me. Kid, what is happening? What is happening? Go away. This fucking website's the worst. All right, fuck you, Blabbermouth. When I was young, I used to wake up and first thing I would do would go on Blabbermouth and check all the metal news and stay updated with everything that was happening. I did that for years. And then they turned into a bunch of fucking ad whores, and I just cannot even go on their fucking website. Sorry, Blabbermouth, but damn. Let's go to Consequence. Maybe they're better. Riley Gale's, God, I'm stupid. Father clarifies previous statement on Powertrip reunion. Blah, 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 blah. Get to the actual statement. Okay, so if you can even read this. The Gale family posted a this is from the father. The Gale family posted a message on December 2nd, and we were saddened to hear that many fans interpreted our original message as some attempt to grab money, which is absolutely not the case. The wishes we communicated were simply the ones Riley had shared with his friends and family, given the state of the world in 2020 prior to his death. That's still weird to me. They were never demands. Please take a moment and allow us to correct any confusion we created. I mean, is that trying to imply that because the world was so nuts in 2020, maybe he did come up with a sort of will? I don't know. I just find that so odd. Number one, the loss of our son, brother, and friend Riley is something we will never recover from, obviously. The Riley Gale Memorial Foundation was established after Riley died by Riley's family and a handful of his friends and Powertrip fans. The mission of the foundation is to continue the legacy Riley created by raising money for social causes that were important to Riley and his fans. Number three, Riley Gale Memorial Foundation is an IRS-approved 501c3 nonprofit legal charity, and any funds raised must be handled by the laws governing nonprofits. Now, not to go too off board here, but in America, nonprofit doesn't mean shit. 100% of the net funds raised for the foundation are distributed to the causes that Riley supported. View my last comment. The RGF has no employees, no paid executives, and only distributes funds to charitable causes. It operates completely by the kindness and dedication of volunteers. Riley's surviving siblings and his parents agreed that all royalties and income due to Riley's estate go into the foundation. The Gales have not taken a single dollar nor benefited in any way financially from Riley's estate, And in fact, the Gale family has used its own resources to fund the establishment of the foundation and all expenses for the fundraising event. I don't know the details of that. To date, the foundation has made significant contributions to Dallas Hope charities, over $100,000 in direct contributions, and Dog Ranch Rescue. The RGF established the Riley Gale Band Tour Grant to help up and coming hardcore metal artists and cover touring expenses. That's cool. The first recipient of the band grant was Frozen Soul, who also headlined the foundation's fundraiser, Riley and Friends Volume 2. The RGF will continue to support Dallas Hope charities, animal rescue, and rehoming organizations, the Riley Gale Band Tour Grant, and mental health and wellness support organizations going forward. We would also like to specifically appreciate and thank Seth Gilmore. He really put his all into that performance. Our only mission is to embrace the incredible legacy of caring for and comforting those who are marginalized, discarded, or simply forgotten by society. Those of you who truly knew Riley knew this was and is his legacy. We are grateful that Riley's passion for the hardcore community and his work growing Powertrip to one of the best bands in the world will help fund Riley's wishes for decades to come. And I just knocked over my water bottle. Pause for drama. As Riley's dad and the person who wrote the original message, it broke my heart to hear that I got it wrong. I humbly request that you understand the raw emotions we face and how they impact us every day, thinking about what the world lost when Riley died. Respectfully, Brandon Gale, on behalf of the Gale family and the Riley Gale Memorial Foundation. So, and that's currently where the drama is on this situation. There's a lot of things to this. Right off the bat, I will say him saying that it broke my heart to hear that I got it wrong. I humbly request you understand. At least he's not like doubling down or anything. He's not like, no, this performance was bullshit. So that at least takes some type of notice, personal awareness that maybe he acted too out of emotion without understanding the full situation. So I appreciate that. And that's like I was saying before, I'm trying to see in the mindset of someone who lost their kid and then seeing this reunion show pop up. Maybe they jumped to a bunch of conclusions in their head that weren't true. Just from not having the understanding of it. Like, kind of seems like they thought that this was an official announced reunion of Powertrip or something. I don't know. I'm trying to give leeway there because I don't want to 100% be like, no, their family's horrible and they're just trying to profit off of their dead kid. Like, there's some iffiness to that, but I do want to give the benefit of the doubt to the raw emotions and misunderstandings at play here. That said, I do still find it extremely suspicious that Riley would have laid out specifically exact details on his replacement should he die. The other thing here is that this isn't the first drama between Riley Gale's family and the band Powertrip. Apparently, after Riley Gale passed away, they sued the other members of Powertrip or Powertrip as a whole, claiming unpaid wages, claiming that Riley hadn't been paid everything that he was owed, and they were asking for some like ridiculous fucking amount that, from what I read, and I'm trying to find more of the like proof and details of shit, but from what I read earlier, they were asking for a ridiculous amount, and the judge pretty much immediately dismissed it, and then the band got a restraining order against them. Am I completely making shit up, or is that what happened? Let me find that because I was 100% reading that in comments before. Do-do-do-do-do. I mean, it probably would be in that first one, wouldn't it? And like I stated earlier, and I'll state again, I don't know anyone in Powertrip. I don't know Riley Gale's family. I have no idea who in this situation is a good person or a dickhead or just confused or whatever. But there's suspicious things here. I don't think anyone should be like attacking the family or anything. This fucking podcast is falling apart. I spilled my water. My chair is literally breaking right now as I'm sitting in it. Um, yeah. Overall, I think it's a really sad shit situation. And in something like this, you wouldn't want any type of drama between someone's tragic, unexpected death, especially someone who is so beloved. Um, that said, the guys in Power Trip can absolutely play their songs. It's not like Riley Gale's family had anything to do with the songwriting or the band, like in terms of their like LLC and touring and management. I don't think they had anything to do with that. Um, I understand them saying that they would have liked to have been invited. Yeah, I give them that. I could definitely see how if there's a thought to that. But again, they don't know if this was planned a day before, a week before, or what. So yeah, it's just sad overall because Power Trip is one of the bands that I never heard anyone say anything bad about. Everyone I knew loved that band. So definitely don't want any drama going on here. It sucks. I hope it can be resolved, really. Um and it maybe is this a sign that Power Trip is going to be fully coming back with the vocalist? Um we also don't know if that guy it would be the new vocalist Power Trip or if that was just what they threw together. If all the band members happened to be there and we're like, let's do it. Um a lot of the times these like surprise appearances, if someone from a band shows up on stage to do a song, usually that's planned like that day. This like someone shows up and they're like, "Hey, you want to come jam this song with us?" We're like, "Yeah, sure." So it's hard to tell. I don't know. Um, I hope things get better for everyone. I would obviously want the foundation, if it's valid, to be successful. And I say that because I'm extremely suspicious of most charities in America, to be honest with you. I live in California. Can you blame me? So that's just a hesitation I have for all of them. But I hope Power Trip continues. I hope we can see more stuff. I think they deserve to, no matter what. Riley Gale will always be supported and honored. Um, them coming back would just be a massive tribute to. It's like Black Dahlia Murder is starting to come back now, and it's seen as only a tribute to him. It's not seen as like, oh, that's terrible that they would do that. So that's really the update on the Power Trip situation. Let me catch up with some of these comments here really quick before we move on. Honda says, "Yeah, that's bullshit. No one could have predicted that he would have died." Uh, I get that they are upset and that they didn't have knowledge of that show happening, but that vocalist who would have replaced Riley has to be a lie. That's what I'm saying. It seems so odd that why would a 34-year-old who died of a drug overdose have laid out specific plans for their replacement? I don't know. I have to read this comic. Matt Griffin says Blabbermouth is horrible. It is. Sorry. Um, Mike the Psych is a cool name. All right, clicked the wrong comment. Damn it. Moving too fast. Just found this live feed after watching the new live Power Trip video. Yeah, from that show. Looked pretty badass. Austin Slaughtered says, "What are your opinions on the Download and Bloodstock lineups?" We will get to that right now in a moment, but I'm going to answer Tony's question: what drug? He died of fentanyl overdose. Tragically, fentanyl is the most I don't get it drug out there. I know it's laced into most things, and that's how a lot of people get it. But are there people who are like, yeah, I like doing fentanyl? I don't understand how. That's gonna be a terrible clip. Please don't cut that part out. Wyatt's Metals brought to you by. Let's get to the lineups. There were quite a few of lineups, band announcements recently that we should get to. First one being Download. Download came out a little bit ago, but I'll pull it up. I swear to God, if I fall in this chair, it's gonna be hilarious. It'll be Wyatt's Metal supports the F drug and then collapses. Download lineup. If you'd like to support the channel for only 99 cents a month, you can help me buy a chair. Apparently, Limp Bizkit was added to the 2024 lineup. I didn't know that. Here's up to breaking news. Do you have the full lineup? Go away. Limp Bizkit, by the way, I fucking love Limp Bizkit. I've never seen them live, and I really fucking want to. Me and my best friend would lose our minds going to that. That being said, they just announced a US tour that fucking looks like the most annoying tour of all time. Hosted by Riff Raff, opened by Corey Feldman with some other people I've never heard of. I would rather go to the is it Welcome to Rockville? The one in Daytona. Yeah, I want to go to that instead. I don't care about them specifically. Give me the full lineup. Yeah. So, for those who haven't seen the Download lineup, here's your very yawn-inducing get up. So, headliners, if you want to call them that, are Queens of the Stone Age, Fall Out Boy, and Avenged Sevenfold with their new kind of middle school Sharpie logo. You have to say right away, Download is not specifically a metal festival, so it's not like Vakken or Bloodstock where you're like, Fall Out Boy, what the fuck? But it is still kind of like, I wonder how big that crowd will be, especially if Pantera's playing at the same time. Pantera are on the lineup, my favorite band. But I will say, not having them as a headliner is just fucking weird. Like, is Pantera gonna play before Fall Out Boy? That would be mean. They also got Royal Blood, The Offspring. Offspring is on every single fucking festival. Like, if you have a bingo card for festivals, Offspring is in the middle. That's just the way you can check off. They're always there. Not that that's bad. I'm just saying they are on literally every single festival. Machine Head seems to be getting around Europe next year. Limp Bizkit, Sum 41, Corey Taylor, who's so done with Slipknot. And then the other not metal bands. The one time I went to Download was 2010, and the Used were supposed to play, who I'm not a fan of. And they ended up canceling and being replaced by Napalm Death, who I'm very much a fan of. So that was cool. They do have some good bands here, of course. If I can find them. Alien Weaponry, Fear Factory, How Long is cool. They're playing it really soon, actually. Eyes aren't focusing. What do we have here? Suffer, Lord of the Lost. Bunch of shit. Yeah, so for me, Orgasm. Like the Thrash band, or is that a different Orgasm? Anyway, that's your Download lineup. Personally, it is not my thing. There's a couple of bands I wouldn't mind checking out, but I mean, I would not go to this. Why it's Fenty Fridays? Damn. Just say no, kids. Watch my video on hippies. Yeah, Limp Bizkit's actually touring Corey Feldman. That was not a joke. Honda says, Numi Rock revealed first bands for 2024. Really good bands in there, like Thy Art is Murder, Warman, Elveti. Bought the tickets blacked out drunk, as you should. That's how most festival tickets are bought. It's usually sitting there thinking, should I buy this ticket? Fuck, I don't know if I'm going to afford it. And then you just go, all right, I'm going. And then you forget about it and you wake up and you go, that's a problem for future me to worry about. Vakken would book Fall Out Boy. I hope not. That would be horribly sad. Missile Girl. Mention Pantera. You can't prove that. Adrian, didn't Fall Out Boy play set after Slayer, or is that another emo band? I have no idea. Probably be some weird festival where that happened somewhere. Tool played after Slayer at Hellfest last time I went in 2019, which was a very big change in energy. I'll just say that. That's what I thought. Okay, Adam, thanks for clarifying this. This Orgasm is a British electric duo. That's what I thought, because I was looking up Orgasm for my Christmas video I made, the thrash one, and saw them popping up. So that makes sense. Adrian says, I unironically like Bowling for Soup. Hey, I unironically like Limp Bizkit. We all have these bands. There's all them in there. It's totally okay. So that's Download. Not my favorite, but we do have Hellfest. Since my last live stream, Hellfest did announce their mostly entire lineup. The chair is seriously falling apart. You may think that I'm a professional YouTuber. I assure you, I am not. My chair is breaking. I am recording in my closet. That just looks all fancy. It's all about the presentation. Let me just go to Hellfest's website, or we'll pull up Lamb Goat. Ha! I want to read Daniel's comment. Just another thing I'll read on here too. Bruce Dickinson says to rich kids, I don't know what you're trying to say there. I know what you're bringing up. Bruce Dickinson kind of shit on the Powertrip festival. Hilariously so. I'm definitely pulling that. All right, this chair's seriously breaking. I need to pause 1 sec. Enjoy reading the lineup while I pull down here my little Cartman gif. Do they have the full fucking... There we go. All right. 1 second. This mic is going to be completely off now. Let me adjust my camera. So if you'd like to donate to the channel so that I could buy a real chair, links are in the description below. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah. Luckily, I keep a spare. I would say that. Fucking shit. All right. God damn it. All right. It's probably funnier that you can't see. I'm just trying to fix the stupid camera thing. We'll do it live, okay? Fucking thing sucks. That will never get old. All right, let's see how this works. This probably camera's way off. Yep. Where am I? Over here. Please stay. What the fuck is going on? This is an excellent live stream. Hell yeah, Chico. Put a chick in it, make her lame and gay. Did Hellfest do that? Let's find out. What is going on with the little camera thing? And there's the wall. What the fuck are you doing? If you needed proof that metalheads are dumb and can't figure anything out. Okay. I am in fact wearing pants. Don't worry, Matt. All right, so I'm back. I'm alive. Everything's cool. Get out of my fucking face. Again, we've got Avenged Sevenfold, Megadeth. Oh, they play Hellfest every year. When they did the fucking really big Hellfest, they played twice. I don't know who'd want to see Megadeth twice, but Avenged Sevenfold headlining, Machine Head headlining. Machine Head, for people who don't know, is weirdly fucking big in Europe. Really big. Whether you like them or not, they're massive. Anyway, Metallica, Foo Fighters. This whole part right here, Foo Fighters, Queens of the Stone Age. While I think that would be kind of cool and fun, it's very odd for Hellfest, and I think does show that Hellfest, I mean, they've been going more mainstream for a while. I'd say more mainstream because I mean they still have fucking a killer amount of underground crazy bands. So it's kind of in some ways you kind of want to be like Hellfest is selling out, but in other ways it's like they still have probably the most underground bands of like any fucking festival. And the good thing about Hellfest too is that there's so many fucking bands that you could not want to watch anyone on these two stages, and you would still be constantly seeing bands nonstop. Uh, Many bands play at the same time as each other. Very special guest, great band. Love their album. I wonder who that will be. Slaughter to Prevail, Dropkick Murphys, also always at Hellfest, though I do like them. The Prodigy, I guess, is coming back. Weren't they not around for a while? Saxon above Bruce Dickinson is just weird. By the way, I liked that new Bruce Dickinson song that came out. I was not expecting much, and I was quite satisfied with it. I will definitely check out that album. Oh look, The Offspring. Checking the bingo card. There's two. Like, if I read every single band on the Hellfest lineup, this podcast would take hours, and I'm running out of time. But we've got bands that stand out to me really quick. We got Cockspar, Madball. The punk stage there is fucking sick. Yeah, you just hang out at the punk stage at Hellfest. It's pretty awesome. Body Count, love fucking Body Count. Thursday, playing on a Thursday. Haha. Suicidal always brings it. Mr. Bungle's definitely getting around. Chelsea Wolf is cool. I used to earlier this year, actually, I worked at a venue in LA called the Forum, which is a massive arena. That's where like Foo Fighters and Ghost and bands like that play. There was what show was it? I think AFI did a show there earlier this year. Playing one of their whole albums. I was never a fan of them, so I can't tell you what album it was, but it was one everyone was excited about. The opening bands, one of them was Atreyu, I think. But before them was Chelsea Wolf, I believe. I think I'm getting the show right. And I didn't even know she was going to be there. And I snuck away from my post for a little bit to watch her set. It was great. It was so cool. Especially in an arena, a massive arena. It was so booming and haunting in there. You really felt her energy, I guess, her very melancholic energy. And it was cool. I thought like the stage was dark. I was up on like a riser balcony thing, but like behind the stage where I can see what's going on behind the stage. And I see her walk up by herself, kind of all mysteriously. And he walks up and performs a set amazingly and then just quietly walks off the stage. And it's just like a phantom appearing and performing this set. It was so good. So that's cool. Anyway, where was I? Sodom, awesome. Emperor, Dimmu Borgir is back. They're gonna. They say like they only want to do short tours or like festival shows here and there, not much of stuff, I guess. Um, Let me read some of your guys' comments to catch up on here. We got Adrian saying, "Woo, Megadeth." Chippo says, "I'm a big Machine Head, and I can confirm that. My brother, I love them. Yep, their fans go hard. That's what I'm saying." Machine Head is a band that like I've never big into, but I don't have anything against either. When I saw them at Milwaukee Metal Fest, I did think they were quite good. Um, but I do know that crowds for them go fucking crazy. Adrian says, "I see some solid power metal stuff on Saturday." Where are we looking at? Oh yeah, this whole section here. You can watch Yngwie Malmsteen jerk off his guitar. Rhapsody of Fire, great. Eternal Champion, good stuff. Good stuff. Um, Seems like Stradivarius is playing there. Absolutely worth it to see if you get the chance. I've never seen them, I think, actually. Tony asks, "What do you think is the greatest metal band in history?" Motorhead is my answer. They're rock and roll band, sure, but Motorhead. Motorhead's the greatest band for everything, period. Who's the greatest country band? Motorhead. Who's the greatest funk band? Motorhead. Howard the Duck says, "Nah, most of the other European fests are more metal at this point. There's a lot of bands here, but a lot of this is shit." I mean, to be honest, I'm not super going crazy over this lineup. Um, Milwaukee Metal Fest is better than this, for fuck's sake. I'll agree with you there, to be honest. But yeah, Hellfest obviously means a lot to me. It was my first metal festival. I went there a lot. I've got the logo tattooed. Um, and this is another one where if I was there, there's definitely a lot of bands I would see and have a great time. That said, I personally wouldn't go really that hard out of my way to try to go. If someone's never been to Hellfest, I do think it's a pretty solid lineup to go to. If you haven't seen most of these bands, then yeah, that's going to be really killer. But for me, it doesn't light my fire, I guess. um, Adam says Chelsea's the fucking best. Her show playing with Converge a year ago is a personal favorite show ever. Nice. And apparently she's touring early next year. I did not know that, but yeah, I highly recommend seeing Chelsea Wolf. Adrian says Red Letter Media's video on Milwaukee Festival got me interested. I still have not seen that, and I like Red Letter Media a lot, so I gotta check that out. There were other festival announcements that we wanted to get to. Who else was there? Milwaukee Metal Fest, that came up. Milwaukee Metal Fest. Sorry, excuse me. I got to pronounce it right. The whole time we were at that festival this year, the whole time, me and my friends would randomly turn to each other and go, "Actually, it's pronounced Milwaukee." Anyway, they've announced more bands. I'm definitely fucking going, by the way, because this festival was sick. Got day lineups for Milwaukee Metal Fest 2024. We've got Blind Guardian, Camelot, Symphony X. A weird amount of power metal for this festival. I'm not complaining. I was just surprised. Destruction, Marduk, Metal Church, Incantation, Prophantica, Eternal Champion, Visigoth, Uda, Night Demon, Necrofire, Silva, Ancient Entities. Saturday, we've got Mr. Bungle, Hatebreed, Catatonia, Death to All. Cool. I've never seen them. Deicide, Possessed, The Red Cord, Skinless, Martyr AD, Heathen, Devourment, Internal Bleeding. I played with them once. That's cool. Centipath, Cloak, Embryonic Autopsy, Eyes of the Living. And Sunday, we've got Slaughter to Prevail, Avatar, which caught me by surprise, but they're also another band I've never seen before, so I'll check it out if no one else is on. In Flames, Death to All, again. Lacuna Coil, Bleed from Within. I don't know how to say that. Virogression, Beyond Threshold. I think that's pretty cool, and I also am pretty sure that there's gonna be more than that, and I personally don't think that these are any of the headliners yet. Maybe Mr. Bungle, but who did they have? They had what was it? Biohazard, Lamb of God, and Anthrax? And these aren't quite those level of bands were they to be a headliner. So, not that I'm dissing those bands, I like all of those bands, but I suspect that there will be some more very big additions to Milwaukee Metal Fest. And I'm definitely gonna go because I had a great fucking time. It was a really chill, like, kinda easy festival. Me and my friends stayed at an Airbnb that was, like, 10 minutes away by Uber. Um, what else? The venue was really easy to get around. It was indoors, so you didn't have to worry about, being outside in dirt or anything. It was a festival where I had a great time and I wasn't, uh, dead after. I didn't feel like I was going through a fucking boot camp or anything just to see a couple bands. It was actually a great time. I really recommend this festival. And I do think it's cool that it's, Jamie Josta from Hatebreed bought it and is running it, and that dude does a lot for the scene, does a lot for bands too. So I think that's super cool. It's kinda like well, it is an independent festival, which I always support independents doing their things. Um, yeah, I support Milwaukee Metal Fest a lot. I think it's rad. Yeah, saw Death to All on their tour with Suffocation. They were amazing. Hell yeah. I still have not gotten to see them yet. Yeah, so that will be cool. Adrian says, "Hey Wyatt, did you got Spotify Wrapped? I'm in the top 5% viewers of Megadeth. I even got a thank you video by Dave. Damn, that's cool. You must listen to Megadeth a lot then. I do have Spotify Wrapped. I don't think anyone wants to see it. I think anyone. I mostly listen to kind of like funny stuff on there. So it was like, yeah, metal is number one top, and then the next one was funk music. That's what I listen to a lot on drives. Uh, trying to catch up here. Do, 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 do. Yeah, so that's Milwaukee Metal Fest. Keep an eye out for that festival. I highly recommend it. Uh, I wanted to look the couple of others people mentioned. Is that how you spell it? Not Rockstar. I'm not pulling up the GTA 6 trailer though, but we can talk about that really quick. What did you guys think of the GTA 6 trailer? I know this is a metal channel, but literally everyone has seen that trailer. Uh, I think it looks pretty rad. It's weird to me to see the trailer because I fucking bought GTA 5 when I was 13, maybe. No, it would have been older than that. Okay, it would have more like 21, 22-ish. But anyway, I think the GTA trailer looks pretty good. I wasn't completely blown away, but I do see more positives than negatives. Um, I just hope it's cool. Hope for Metal Radio in GTA 6. There probably will be. There usually is. In GTA 4, they had a really good one. Max Calavera was on it. Uh, I know there was a punk station in GTA 5 because I played it all the time. Yeah, I'm gonna read your comment here. They nailed Florida. You could tell they really did. Living in LA, they fucking nailed it in GTA 5. It was really weird to drive around and be like, I know exactly where this place is. And I know Florida quite well too, so I'm excited to see that. I loved Vice City. I've been wanting to go back and mess around in that sandbox, so it will be cool. We'll see when I get it because I'm a very late gamer. Tony says, "Are you a hardcore gamer, like get 100% on everything, or just beat it and move on?" I beat it and move on. I've never completed a 100% game in my life. I have fun with the story. Have fun with other stuff to do there. That's it. I don't give a shit about completing games. Cheapo says they better do reference for the Florida death metal scenes. That would be sick. That'd be cool. You walk into like one of their venues and one of the bands is playing. I see they put the alligators in the game or the crocodiles. Um, is Atheist a Florida metal band or am I thinking of Scenic? I think they're both Florida bands. Um, I believe so. Yeah. Hopefully in that landscape that will be fun. But let's go over this. I wanted to pull up this festival because this is one a lot of people have mentioned to me if I could spell it correctly. No, next year, not 2024. What? Okay. I don't know how to internet, everyone. This is a festival I didn't even know about until a couple of viewers of the channel told me about it, and it looks fucking rad. Rockstud in where'd they say this festival was? I mean, I was trying to pull up the lineup, but what do we have here? Bands. Yeah. This festival literally takes place in Transylvania in a castle. I didn't know Transylvania was a real place because I'm American, and that explains our education system. A metal festival next to a castle in Transylvania. I want to go. I want to go real bad. That sounds cool as fuck. The legendary Dracula's castle in Bran. How many people watching this have been to this festival or know about this festival? Because I was surprised I didn't know about it until I started this channel, and it looks rad. Anyway, but right now we're looking at the bands. Bands are a lot of black metal. Apparently, Abath is doing Immortal songs. Cool. That's awesome. Love Abath. Love Immortal. Aborted. Amon Amarth. Arcona. Arcona's fucking great. I love that band. Body Snatcher. Cattle Decapitation. Combi Christ. I'm not big on industrial, but the ones I really like. And Combi Christ is really fucking good live. They were one of the best bands I saw at Hellfest 2019. Dark Funeral, I fucking love them. Converge. This is a pretty metal as fuck lineup, I gotta say. Got Deicide, Demon Borgir again, Destroyer. I'm playing with Destroyer at Tulminator. Hey. Dope Lord, Exodus, always good. Gutalogs, Havoc, that's cool. This lineup is good. I would go with this one. Creator, Massacre, nice. Napalm Death, always welcome. They should be a mandatory on every single festival. Yeah, this lineup is rad. And it's in a country I've never been to. And it's near a bunch of cool old stuff. All of those are cool in my book. Yeah, I want to check out that festival. That's awesome. Sorry. I believe that was pretty much everything I wanted to cover on this channel, and I do have to get ready to do some vocals to record Dark Insanity's demo. I believe we agreed on naming the demo Rabid Psychosis because that's the name of one of our songs that I hope everyone will like. Yeah, I would say that's it for this week's live stream. Am I doing one next week? I believe so. I think so, yeah. I'll try to at least. In the meantime, support the channel, like, subscribe, become a member for 99 cents if you want. It would really help me out. I could buy a chair with that. That would be cool. Um, like I said before, I now have affiliate links on my video descriptions. They are all for things I actually use to make my videos. So if you want to check any of those out, that would be awesome. Check out Dark Insanity on Instagram. You'll be seeing posts there today when I go to the studio. Uh, I believe that is everything. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Awesome talking to you, and I will see you next week.